is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it's Sunday, and I'm finally back. I can't even tell you guys how excited I am to finally have a space to scrapbook in. It's not like completely put away, but it is functional. And I think the lighting in this room is going to be pretty good. So let me know what you think the next couple videos. So I did miss the Sunday sketch last week, but I am back and I will be back for the rest of the month. Unfortunately, I can't do all of the best of 30 days of sketches, so I'm excited that Sunday Sketch is doing at least the sketches on Sunday. So this is a super fun sketch, and there's so many different ways that you could take on this sketch. There are stencils and cut files, and if you're a master at triangles, you could actually just do it yourself. So I just finished a layout for Cut to You that you'll actually see next month. But this is one of the cut files that I am using. And, oh, I just hit my knee, sorry. So I did, what was I going to say about it? Oh, so I did splatter some paint on them. So it's not white, it's not pattern paper, it's actually splattered with ink. And this is called Sunburst Heart. So because there is a sunburst basically in the sketch, I decided this was going to be perfect. And I am using the No Limits collection. So I have that fun background paper, and I decided instead of backing the cut file individually that I was just going to back it with some white tissue paper. So you did see me do that, and I almost didn't get it right to the top, but thank goodness it worked out okay. So I did put it a little bit more in the center, but where that heart is up in the corner, so I figure that's gonna work because that's where I'm gonna put my photo. So my photo I cut down to 3x3, not 4x4. I'm gonna mat it with one of the other papers from the No Limits collection. Now this is just such a cute picture to me. So this was my son's junior prom, and this is his dad before he gets in the car, making sure that his tie is right. It was funny because he came out and he was wearing like, you know, just like regular socks. And he was like, you can't wear those socks. You have to wear dress socks. So we went and got some dress socks and made him put those on, and then he said those shoes aren't good enough, so he went and got a pair of his shoes, and he's like, now let me get you the matching belt. It was really cute. Like, he totally embraced like making sure his son looked super good for prom, and this was like the finishing touch. So I snapped a little picture. I just thought it was very sweet. I think Lucas was maybe a little annoyed, but I thought it was super sweet. So I know that the sketch doesn't call for this, but I did have this random piece of wood grain. So I tore it and used both sides and just put that down the right hand side, and I love how that looks. So now I am going to work on some clustering. So you see in the sketch, all the clusters are basically around the photo. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go through the chipboard first and start with a frame, a banner that says Born to Be Awesome, that little flag that says woohoo, which is going to change, but I did start with it. And I think a little star and a little circular bit. Then I go through the stickers, and I think I just add a circular sticker and maybe a star coming up, maybe not. I think those are die cuts. And a hello there. And then I'm going to go through the die cuts next, and I'm going to add circles and stars And this is where I am going to find a different banner piece. So I'm going to take that woohoo down. And for some reason it bothers me that it's like going the other direction. I don't know. Is anybody else looking at that going that it needs to like be turned around? So I do find one that is going in the correct direction in my mind. And it says, let's go right there. So I'm going to swap that out. And I'm looking for a title, but haven't actually decided. I found this awesome in the die cuts, and it does fit in that lower right hand corner, even though that's not where the title is in the sketch. The title is actually up against the photo, but I'm going to pull it out there and just kind of see if it's going to stay. And then I have all of the words from No Limits, and nothing was jumping out at me. So I'm going to go back to the chipboard and pull out the chipboard Epic, and I'm going to try it down there at the bottom again and decide I definitely don't like it there. So I'm going to try and stick it underneath the photo, but there's a lot going on there already. So I decide to put it on the side of the photo going up, and I like that a lot better. So I'm going to go off screen and glue everything down. So everything is all glued down now, and I'm just going to do a couple of finishing touches with these stars that are the puffy stars. I don't even know if they're truly puffy. They're more epoxy, I think. And I'm just going to scatter those about. And then I'm looking at the sketch and I'm like, there are some big splatters on this sketch. Now, I do have some splatters with that are on the cut file, but I decided instead to take this Mr. Huey's white, and I thought that is going to stand off this dark navy blue background paper beautifully. So I splatter everywhere. And it looks really cool, right? And then I took it outside into the sun to get a very nice picture, and the wind picked it up and like flew it. So then it like smeared my splatters. And I was like, oh. So you can see in the close-up down at the bottom, all of those beautiful splatters are smeared. But it is kind of a starry paper, so when I got it back inside, I actually took my finger and smeared the rest of them. So you can see it down there in the bottom smeared. Now they are all smeared. So that is my layout. Make sure you check out everybody who is playing along with Sketch Sunday today, as well as Best of 30 Days of Sketches. And remember to wear your crown.